Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kill Pete Strategy. I am Pete. I'm a top player in Risk, Global Domination. A daily release on YouTube. I have weekday streams on Twitch. And if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to my channels and come along the ride with me. And ladies and gentlemen, I never get tired of hearing it. Scufflotton asked me, may I ask how old you are? And they say I'm 32. I am 41 years old, sir. Turning 42 in July. And I take that very well. Thank you. So this is why I ask, right? I'm young at heart. Okay, let's do blizzards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our pockets are normal noob corner and no one line. Yes, 2 line, 3 line through there. Yeah, I think Greece is the play. And 4 line and 5 line. Yeah, I think Greece is the play. Lots of versatility with that cap. We can go in a number of directions. We can maybe try get the pocket. We can maybe try... I think my play pattern here will be turn 1 into turn 2 into turn 3. But if it turns out that I have to go Russia, I got a lot of material there, which is kind of nice. And we go second, which I also kind of like. Had a great London cap. I'm indifferent to London. I played a lot of noob corner games. Look at that orange 4 though. Orange takes Gascony here. Where's white bot in all of this? So we see purple, we see orange, but we don't see white and blue. Okay. Can we read black? You guys know whenever anyone asks me how old I am, I just immediately go, you got to guess first because I need the ego boost. I need to not hear that I look like I'm 41 years old. That's what it is. You're like me, old but baby. Baby face. I don't think I'm a baby face. I got wrinkles. I think what happens is, look how gross I look when I turn the light off. Okay, no light. You can kind of see when you look like, see the crow's feet? You see a little bit of wrinkles going on. It is what it is, right? What a terrible spawn. No Sevastopol, Iraq DJ Alpha, or West Iceland DJ Alpha. DJ Alpha. I want to roll this fucking guy's cap so bad, but I'm not gonna. So great fucking. That's a meaty open. Meeks. Look at that. Nobody's breaking that bono. What is the next World Championship for Risk? If you guys want to sign up for tournaments, go to friendsofrisk.com/calendar. Erica's put together a fantastic resource for people. You can see what tournaments are open for signups now. And yeah, all sorts of good things. 3v3 just started. If you guys are into Team Risk, we're going to see the 13 go down. What does it come back with? Garlic non-consumer. Dude, garlic non, great taste. Great, excellent. Who eats regular naan, right? You got to enjoy the garlic naan, 100%. Comes back with a 5. Wow. Oof. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, that's just a bot. Do we think the white cap is up there? White's a bot here, so I need a second bono. Is that second bonus going to be fucking Russia? How do I feel about Russia? Okay, turn 1. I think white might be in Scandi. We didn't see anything from blue. Okay. Arkansas Pete is taking 2 weeks off to defend his Canadian national indoor. What? I don't know that word. I totally know that word. Blue is Germany. You think? What gave you that idea? You're playing Reds. Do you think I should take Russia? Yes. I'm also playing as the Russian girl. My avatar. It was meant to be. You've convinced me, sir. You've convinced me. Okay, that is very strong. Okay. Purple does not hold that bonus. Why? Is there another cap in it? Pete, will you snowball this game? It looks like I might. I thought about taking the orange cap, yeah. Yeah, I think my play pattern now is take orient because I want to press this way, right? So I don't want anyone to get behind me. White still has their capital. Maybe it is Candy. Okay. Well, any white bot there is probably net good for me. Okay. Blue's on plus 10. Blue has Italy. Yeah, so this is the blue cap. Now they take noob corner. Cool. That's fine. Hey, thank you for the raid, Cress. Thank you very much, Kreskin. Welcome in Kreskin and the Kreskin Raiders. Hope your stream was well, sir. I caught some of it. Yeah, hearts to you too, brother. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Goes the other way. Okay. If I'm a noob, should I go in my corner then? You do what you got to do, my friend. Whatever tickles you. Oh, snap. Thank you, Unicorn. Let's just clear some space. Maybe the cap's there. No. Just loses 1. I guess it's not the blue cap. Finish the stream with Play with Friends, Waterloo 30 seconds. Fun, eh? Tons of funds. Pretty fantastic. Yeah, it's just everyone fucks up, and that's the fun. That's part of the fun. Why did purple not take their +4? So now orange. Okay, orange taking 2 + 4. That's fine. So blue is going to be on this. White still has their cap. Crazy. White has now failed to take this territory twice. 3rd time's a charm. Cool. Yeah, their cap's got to be in Scandy. Would you say that North Korea is the real life equivalent of the noob corner? Where is the real? That's a great question. Where is the real life equivalent of the noob corner? Oh, snap. We have the JJ raid too. Thank you, JJ. Frick you. Hey, JJ. How's it going? How's your stream? Sorry, black on 10? Black has Africa. Black slows me down? No, black takes the +8. Ah, hello. Not yet. There it is. Cool. Okay, I'm probably not facing pressure from white up there then. Yeah, and purple just chips. This is crazy. Rule 3, put troops on your capitals. Yeah, I should have more troops on my capitals for sure. No human players can currently see either of my capitals, so that's why I'm kind of a little light. What makes a snowball better? You tell me. What do you do, orange? Goes up into noob corner. Okay, so black has Germany. So I'm going to have to start knocking these players down like dominoes. Okay, white sets on 3. Not on my border. A little bit on my border, but I think black's going to enable, if anything. Ooh, stop. No, don't break pressure. No, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay, fail the break. Okay. Oh, we got lucky. Blue on 20. Okay, wild. Blue has so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus their natch. Okay. Cool. Blue has a lot too. Yep. West Africa, Italy, Iceland. Bingo. Do you think Putin has troops on his capital? Yeah, but not enough. Knox says, hey, Pete, do you think that players who quit games before they get eliminated should receive a penalty of some sort? Yeah, I do. I think maybe, okay, or the opposite. Actually, rather than a penalty, which is a feel bad, what about a bonus, right? Some type of positive incentive to encourage players to stay, right? I think is the smarter way to do it, really. Because punitive systems don't work as well as positive incentives. Okay, so we don't hit blue. Now let's see if blue likes that. So I'm going to get them to either break and open the cap or be cool. And we'll see which one it is. It was a light threat. If they check on the top line, they might get the white cap, but I don't care about that. The question is here, though, how do I advance from here? Losing hit you so hard? I'm ready. I'm ready for that. I'm going to make it clear to everybody that I'm losing and he's breaking everything. So we know Blue's cap is in Italy. I don't think he's going to hit me so hard. I think blue and I should go first and second, not fourth and fifth. If he wants fourth and fifth, he can have it. Kashektik says, you would want to discourage the game hoping with quitting. Maybe create 1 hour pause to join new games. Yeah, I like that. That still is a penalty. 1 break is fine. That's fine. 1 break is fine. Not the end of the world. But he does give me a card, so now I have to break something. Sevastopol? Card options are already quite low. That was better than expected. You expect him to hit me hard? I don't think he hits me hard. Unfortunately, for black, I need cards. Let's see how it goes, though. Purple has to break something. I think black gets chipped at. Black never had Eastern Europe completely, so I can break it. Exactly. That's why I chose that. Someone has to get chipped at, so yeah. And purple also needs cards. Okay. Still in the first sequence, eh? Well, I take cards on black and not blue because blue didn't give me a card here, so I either have to hit a 30 or I have to break them here, which will encourage this to ram. But it looks like blue's already going to do that, and they're going to open my capital, and then they're going to cry. And 1 more. No, he wants to trade me there? That's also cool. That's also cool. But that doesn't advance the game state, so leaving blue locked is kind of fine by me. How does black play this? Being in the middle is hard. I like being in the middle because I can really see what's going on. Okay, black sets. I don't think you can insist on that bonus, unfortunately. Black's trying to like work with me, but he just set and put troops on his capital. So now he can't. I don't know where his cap is. He wants to trade with me there. Do I hate that? If you break Russia, you don't hold shit. Okay, well now you don't hold shit. Nice try though. Cool. That's fine. Nice try. That was dumb. That extra break was dumb. I thought you were going to give me cards. Sure what black thought was going to happen. From that, not entirely sure what black thought was going to happen. Showing us no mercy. I can't let this game lock out. Because we're going to have card and pass from orange. We're going to have card and pass from blue. We're going to have card and pass from purple. So any activity needs to be immediately put down or else we stale out. Now blue has to hit a 4. No, blue can also advance the game state from his side of the board. Right? Blue can hit orange. Blue can help with black. Blue can break purple. There's all sorts of things blue can do. I don't want to trade with blue. We're not at trading yet. We're at killing players, guys. Right? The stage of the game really matters. Let's leverage our early game advantage to make these guys dead. Didn't even see the order still in the game. Yeah, they're all kind of just doing fuck all, right? They took their positions. Dirtling about. And black can't reciprocate on me unless, unless he wants to fucking go through someone else. Black's probably Bavaria. Do you get to Russia? Not this way. Fail, fail, fail. Fail the 2v1. Fail the 2v1. Ugh, god damn it. You go black, I think? Nah. Not even close, man. What do you think black has? Just curious. What do you guys think black has on their capital? Oh, yeah. Black locked in 5th base before. $30-ish? No, I think he's got more. I think he's close to purple. Hey, Jobo. Hey, Pete, you've made me enjoy Risk. I really like your content. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Keep a black kill garden Scandi? Nah. I'm going to take this man's kill, and I'm going to go negative to do it. But everyone else will kind of be cowed into submission. Sodai says, real Floridians gotta know how to hunt down motherfuckers. Ramdingle them. I shall. All right. Blue is very stable in their position. All right. We're very close to lethal on black. If black doesn't take a card, I don't need to kill them right now. Where is the black cap? Netherlands? I think the black cap might be Vienna. Black sets on 3, it'll be a minor tragedy, but that's okay. Everyone else is letting me hold way too much. And I'm not even trying to be greedy with that +8. We start vlogging in Florida. Okay, tell me more. What type of vlog do you want to see? The Doctor Note says, hey, Pete, thank you for showing me how fun this game can be. I've been playing Risk for 6 days now, and I've already reached expert. Kill him! Oh my god. Okay, purple wants to trade with black. Where the fuck is black's capital if it's not? It's got to be Netherlands then. Oh yeah, years. We are coming up on 5 years in August. It's gonna be 5 years on YouTube. A vlog where you wrestle gators in a bath towel. Lol. Oh my god. I'm going to outright kill black, but then what, right? Then it's going to be a 4-player game that sails because everyone's too passive. Norik Noob says, I did some canoeing with gators. Oh, yeah, please. It's a bold move, sir. Evil Eye says, hey, Pete, when I used to play Risk, I'm always on the phone, so my speed is slower than PC. I can get up to low Grandmaster rank. Do you think if I switch to PC, I can get up to mid or maybe high? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It is a very meaningful skill gap. But there's a trick if you don't want to get up to if you don't want to switch to PC. Just play longer timers. Ugh. All right, fine. This game goes long. Nobody dies. Does the mobile speed limit persist if you use a Bluetooth mouse? That I don't know. Oh, I'm getting them, buddy. Don't you worry. I'm getting them. Yeah, or play smaller maps. Yeah, good point, JJ. I can't stand more than the 60 seconds, even when people are just, okay, well, it's a patience issue for you then. Hey, dude, Scooter. Hey, Pete, huge congrats on moving to warm weather. You so often describe wanting to do. Yes, I spent 5 years across the peninsula in Jupiter. It's great there. My one of my good buddies lives in Jupiter, so I'll be heading out there to hang out with him a bunch. All right, I think we have a slow game now. I think my early advantage is now lost. So it'll have to be up to somebody else. But we know that Black's capital isn't Bavaria or Vienna. So we assume it's by process of elimination. We assume Black turn 1 cap Netherlands. What a terrible choice. Purple really doesn't want to give me those cards. Yeah. Don't trust the people selling fake info. Netherlands is the second best cap on this map right after Sebastopol. Hey, don't forget DJ Alpha. Gavroni says, another question. What do you think on buying maps and premium? Favorable. What's your opinion? Since playing 10, 20 games a day is hard to find the exact settings you want. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to consistently rank up, you're going to want to host your own lobbies. All right. Did Purple just well played this guy? Okay. I feel hurt by Purple well plating this guy. Because I was the only one even remotely trying to advance the game state. But if they want to play forever, we can do that too. I like hanging out here with you guys. We can talk about whatever. Stomp Orange? I don't think so. Purple's mad I'm sitting on half the map and not doing anything, but I am. I am doing something. That's what those stacks are for. So if he doesn't see that I'm doing anything, it's because he's dumb or he sucks. Orange wants a taste test? Nah. But it's time to put troops on our cap because we get slammed by everybody now because they don't know how to advance the game state. Yeah, we get slammed by everybody now. Right. Well, maybe one of them sucks enough to feed their own kill. Space Hog is underplayed. Thanks, bro. Vampire Chicken has a problem with purple players. Why? Maybe only take a few bonuses back. I don't need any bonuses now, right? I don't have enough troops to kill even a single player. There's no point in holding the bonuses. They don't matter, right? We've lost any chance that we had at advancing the game state. So it's not on us. If purple and orange are too stupid to realize that I was trying to, then they can figure out how to do it. And I'll sit here and I'll hold my advantage on capital and we'll have a relaxing game. Purple's a card and past GM? No. Purple's lower than GM. Purple sucks. I don't think anyone in this game is good. So far, I haven't gotten a read that anyone in this game is any good. Right? They just see bigger number. Bigger number, but I don't want to be the guy to do it. I could kill one of these guys and then lose immediately. I don't care to do that. That doesn't seem very interesting. All right, let's see what's on the black capital. Hello, Austin. Keep me alive? Empathize with Pete. How you doing, Gorby? Hey, Pete, I got to master playing Classic Fix, but I get my shit rocked on meta settings or any map prog caps. What advice do you have, and what are some of the differences between the two modes? Sure. Classic Fixed is highly diplomatic. So what you want to do in Classic Fixed is you want to understand your opponents. In this, it's harder to see. Orange is desperately trying to hope that I give a shit about my bonuses. Right? Because he's probably... Are you watching the stream, sir? Or are you just really low skill? So my thinking for the different... What are the key differences? Well, these games can be diplomatic, but you kind of... They're only diplomatic with good opponents. And there's so few good opponents. So I think a lot of the skills you want in prog caps, you need to understand the ratios, how to roll caps for advantage, when to roll caps for advantage. The diplomatic sides of these games are more like, are you on the winning team in the end game, in the 3-player? What other differences? Can you read position in the fog? Can you make kills when you need to? How are you in the 1v1 if you get there? Is orange like card blockable? I wonder. What's orange on? Would anyone help me? 13. Would anyone help me card block this guy? Let's find out. At least this advances the game state, so I can't complain. Blue probably takes that poorly, though. At least this ends the game. So orange is going to set. I need orange not able to take cards. Let's see if anyone wants to help with that. Someone has to die. I think blue's good enough to see that. Yeah. Fuck you, orange. Kreskin has a lot of thoughts on this. The big difference between fixed world om and prog caps is that in fixed, card blocks are mostly meaningless, are perceptually rough, and in world om you can flexibly move your position, where in caps you are locked down. I don't have anything for you to break, you dumb bastard. I don't have anything for you to break. Does blue understand I'm trying to card block orange? Do you think he cares? He doesn't break the blocks, right? So he's down. He's going to let me do it. Yeah, I literally give no shits about anyone behind me. I'm not trying to hold any bonuses. I'm trying to card block orange. Okay, no, blue doesn't. So in this situation, this is the quintessential. Every player is too stupid to advance the game state, so it stales forever. So the way this game is going to end is someone's going to suicide randomly, or more likely bot. Nothing I do matters at this stage in the game. There's no sense in me trying to advance the game state. So we can chill and take cards, or we can sue out, right? I'm down to keep playing, but I don't think anything I do matters. I'll try one more time to card block this fucking monkey. It won't even work though, because blue will just break the block. You know what? I'll give blue deniability. This guy's just trolling at this point. Nothing we do matters. We chill. Nothing we do matters. It's just a patience thing now. Hey, Cosmic. How are you doing, homie? Do you worry that you will be the person who gets sued because of your earlier momentum? I don't care if I get sued now. Right? This game will already go far too long for it to be a game I can care about. So the way we win here is by doing nothing. Right? Blue's too stupid to let me block orange. Orange is too stupid to know how to advance the game state. Black chose a very, very bad capital turn one, and purple decided to try and team on me instead of letting me kill some players. So purple can enjoy the long-ass fucking stale that he directly caused. Yeah, see, now we're just stupid and is antagonizing someone else. Can I 1v1 you? Yeah, I'm happy to 1v1 you after this game, Jobo. Just remind me at the end. We can play a quick 1v1. Cosmic said, nothing you do matters. I didn't know you were a nihilist. Well, honestly, Cosmic, if you'd seen the beginning of this game, you would have seen me really trying. But I think the problem with this game is like everyone is at that gap between I know how to not die and I don't know how to make the game end. So I think we're at We have like 3, good, not great players. Maybe they all have a chat to talk to. That's me. I have the chat. Why don't we take Orient? I tried. I had the entire fucking board. I had so much board. I would have killed black if he didn't set on 3. I had all of this, all of this, all of this, right? And black set on 3, so I couldn't kill them. So now we're staling out at fucking 5 people. And I've tried everything I can think of. So here we are. Patience. The precipice of being the worst players ever. Too good to die, and too die easy and too shit to win effective. It is quite the problem, isn't it? All right, let's just put troops on our capital. This one goes quite long. Nox DRV says, to avoid these boring deadlocks, a better version of the game could include an option for players not to repeat the same moves for X turns. I mean, I've had all sorts of many hours of my breath has been spilled on this topic. The way we avoid stalemates in the game of Risk is by fixing the way the trades increase, fixing the way the caps work. Let's not even say fixing. Let's say changing the way the cards work, changing the way the caps work, changing the incentives of the ranking system, and locking. If you are card blocked, locking in lowest, right? Making it so that a card block in caps after X number of turns auto flags the player. That's how you stop stalemates in these settings. All of these options are available and can be easily toggled if and when. Cosmic says the issue is that it's a turn problem. It's a matter of time. We can't speed the stalemate up by skipping. Yeah. The stalemate isn't caused by the number of turns at all. The stalemate is caused by a lack of ability, right? No, it's even more precise than that. It's caused by a gap in ability, right? It's easier to learn how to not die in Risk than it is to know how to win. No card for 5 turns equals flagged? Should be in caps. That would be a better caps mode. I can chill forever. Now you guys have to advance the game state. Creston says, What am I most excited or nervous about moving to the US? Do I have a sense of how states differ? Have I thought about hobbies in Florida that I don't have access to now? Great questions. What I'm most excited about, the weather. I love hot weather. I love never seeing snow again, if I could be so lucky. What am I nervous about? Immigration. I'm very nervous that I miss a step, right? And I deal with a ton of bullshit because of that. Do I have a sense of how states differ? A little bit. I understand that actually Florida is a bit of a mix, right? So you have a lot of different sort of interests pulling at Florida, and depending on where you are. Have I thought about hobbies? Yeah, I'm going to play a lot of... Also, maybe there's a Magic community down there. I'm going to play a little Magic, meet friends that way. Maybe hopefully a lot more outdoor stuff. Rollerblade, swim. I want to get my fitness back, and this will give me a great excuse if I'm always hanging out with my shirt off, you know what I'm saying? And the hobbies, yeah. So yeah, outdoor shit all year round probably be the, Cosmic says, playing to win actively goes against the exact thing the player will do to survive as long as possible. It's not suicide. This is what more and more I've been playing very negative. I'm getting comments now more on my YouTube. It's like, isn't that play terrible? Like, aren't you surely going to lose because it was like, well, I have to, otherwise the game locks out. Jobo says, is it possible that I can return to a stream another day? I'd really like to 1v1 you, but it's late in Denmark. Yeah, no worries, man. I don't mind 1v1ing people. I don't mind having a 1v1 from now and again. It's not really about what the show's about, but I like it. I don't dislike it. JJ says no state income tax will be huge for me. Yeah, well, once I get actually over there and paying tax in the U.S., be great. Bo says, don't worry, I've already contacted immigration. They're waiting your arrival with great anticipation and cuffs at the ready. Bo, thought you were going to say nice things. I will jump through whatever hoops they need me to, man. It's going to be a long one, folks. What was Joe's question? Pete, if there's nothing to do, can we talk about what it would be like to have? No, we couldn't, Joe. That's way more of a question you seem interested in than something I might be interested in. That's what I'm thinking about, Cress. Exactly, the O1B. I know, thank you. I'm glad you know about this. That's exactly what we're looking at. Purple is signaling and thanksing. What finally changed my mind about moving to the U.S.? It wasn't my mind, really. It was that my girl needed a gig, right? She needed something to do. I can work anywhere. So if it was just me, I would move wherever I wanted. But my girl's a musician, so we need a city with an orchestra, which is kind of few when you actually think about hot, no winter, first world speaks English on the ocean orchestra. The fact that we found one in a relatively low cost of living state is also just a massive benefit. No, neither. Naples, Florida, JJ. Where do you live now? I always thought you lived in the U.S. No, I'm a Canadian. I live in Toronto. I've only ever lived in Toronto. Have you been? You been to Naples? Better than moving to California? Yeah, we saw California. There's pros and cons to California. There were certain things I really liked about California, but it seemed so expensive. California's like higher cost of living than here, man, which is nuts. Because Toronto is very inaccessible. She's a violist. Tyler, my girlfriend plays viola. I'm excited for you, dude. That's a big deal. Hoping the movie goes well. Thank you. I know it's a big deal. I'm a little stressed about it, to be honest, but it's just because I have so much to do. Right? As Creston said, I got to file for the visa. Shifty says, California's wild. I live in San Francisco, and it's insane. Hopefully in a good way. What's the difference between a viola and a violin? A viola is larger, and it has a deeper register. So the normal progression orchestra is you have violin, the top, then viola, then cello, then bass. So they're all just slightly larger instruments that play at a deeper register. Viola also has its own clef. Really? What's it called? The C clef. I didn't know about that. That's cool. What does it look like? What does the C clef look like? Oh, I've played with that clef before. What is this? No, that's a skip. I'm sorry to say. Are we doing some push-ups? Oh, I don't want to do push-ups right now. It's summer. I'm all sweaty already. You guys want me to be really sweaty? You get ignored, Joe. Where's the blue cap? We don't know. Italy somewhere, I think. Probably Sardinia or Gigel is my prediction for blue. Blue's the only cap we don't know. Yeah. My cap, bot cap, black's piece of shit, purple, orange, and I think one of these two, almost for sure. No, we do know. I'm wrong. We do know. It's Venice. We've seen it. It's Venice. We have seen it. Yeah, Marcus Aurelius saw it. Buying a home down there? Well, it's a 1-year contract, so our plan is we go, we see if we like it. I'm not going to sell my house yet. I want to, I'm going to have to rent it out. So anyone looking to rent a house in Toronto, give me a call. I'm not joking. And, for the first, say, year, I'll come back a bit, see my family. It'd be nice to, I have a rental suite in the basement that I'll probably just use for storage and hang out in if I'm in town. And then when and if we decide we like it, we can look to making a more permanent move, right? Joe says, can I rent your house? I'll do anything to meet you. Oh, special one. I mean, if you're serious, it's nothing about being special, man. We can just do it. But, okay. Cosmic says, if you were to create a brand new meta settings, the players magically decided to play en masse like these ones, what would you create to help bring the game's standard rank play closer to your ideal risk? I've stopped caring about my ideal, Cosmic. I don't think it's up to me to decide what people, quote, should like. I'm happy to play the game that is. I like this game. I really do. If that isn't obvious to everyone, I don't know what is, right? If it isn't obvious to everyone that I like this game, it should be. And that's sort of my philosophy here. I'm here to play the game that is, not the game that I think should be. What kind of rental price am I looking for? I mean, we can talk actual turkey in DMs. If anyone's actually interested, we can talk actual numbers, but I don't want to talk about that on the show. Unironically, ask Sedona if he's interested in renting the house. Is Sedona moving to Toronto? It's fucking awesome. The level of black skills is irritating me. I can't be irritated by this game. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to relax and talk to you fine people. All right, Gavaroni says, 3 questions in one. Do you ever feel that particular colors have a sort of normal skill? No, but they definitely have player psychographics. Do you feel like different accounts for different settings is optimal? No. I think whatever you like is fine. But for ranking up, certain settings are easier than others. So that's what makes it optimal. If the only thing you care about is your rank, then you should grind out one thing, the thing that you're best at, or the thing that you like most, which will become the thing that you're best at. And how do you get things like push-up redeems? Redeems are in your Twitch, whatever panel. You can set up channel point redeems. Creston says, if I lived by the ocean again, I'd take up sailing. Oh, that sounds lovely. Hey? Time for a full walkthrough again. I would happily do that privately, Joe, if you're sincere. But I just get the sense that you're trolling is all. You're kind trolling, of course. Jonah says, we love this game because it's going to give us a stream that's longer than 3 hours. It might. Hey, can I ask how it was to live in your 20s and 2000s? Sure. Well, let's talk about that. So my history goes, so I'm in 83. So I was 16 in the year 2000. And they were all worried about the Y2K bug. I don't know, that might be a factoid you guys haven't even heard about. Fast forward to 2001 and Twin Towers, 9/11 happened. So that was a significant event for me. I walked to school, and I remember meeting up with my buddy Steez, and we were joking around because the first plane had hit the tower. Oh my God, what the hell's happening? It was kind of not joking around in a mean-spirited way, just kind of because it was a surprise, right? And then, then we were at school when the second plane, and that was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was okay, are we at war? What's going on? Really scary. And then as the years went by, what happened in high school? Napster. So the music industry started to collapse. The profitability of the music industry started to change, and TV and movies. Everything was physical media, right? So the transition between analog and digital media, and then physical and completely digital media I got to witness. And then the combination of the internet, which I experienced as a kid, and the PC, which I experienced as a tiny kid. I remember we got our first PC, then the internet, which I was, barely adolescent. And then, of course, the big piece was putting it all together on your person all the time, the smartphone. So that was a big change. And I only got a cell phone when I was out of high school. I think I would have been 20 when I got my first cell phone. I know that probably seems crazy to all you guys being younger. What else? What was it like being in my 20s? I think people met in person. So dating was tough for me when I was younger, not only because I was very socially awkward, but also because I just didn't enjoy the environment. You were expected to go and you were expected to spend way too much money, and I never had any money, right? I grew up in a middle class place. I was kind of like we grew up in a richer area, and my family was always like at the bottom of. So I'm like middle class, I would say overall, but I grew up as like one of the poorer kids in a rich area, if that makes any sense, which I think was great because it really motivated me to work really hard and be successful on my own, which I eventually was. So my 20s was the story of I went to U of T for 2 years, didn't like it. I was about as depressed as ever. My lowest point was probably first year, second year university. Smoked too much weed, smoked weed every day. And that just doesn't agree with me. It's just not my drug. I like alcohol, maybe too much. So went to UT for 2 years, dropped out, didn't really have plans to return, but because U of T credits were somehow worth more, I was able to finish my philosophy degree. I was able to downgrade it and finish at York in the winters before I started plowing. So my first 2 years in business was with a partner. Then we split up. I worked for a company that retrofit electrical systems, lighting, and HVAC. It was actually a great idea. They would take the future savings that the system would provide and finance the project out of the savings. Okay, someone just lost a capital. Let's see if we can find it. Was it Orange who lost their capital? No. Actually, I don't care. Let these guys spend their troops. So then I started my own company. We did summers for the first 2 years. I've been watching. I don't even know who's gotten hit. I should have been paying more attention, I suppose. That was what my 20s were like. I was lonely. I lived at home with my parents. I eventually met my ex-wife at a bar, and we bought this house 15 years ago. 14 years ago? Something like that. 14 years ago, I moved in. And yeah, I ran my landscaping business. That's what my 20s were. They ended in this house. And I had my whole 30s here too. Okay, so whose cap is it? Creston says I was married for all of my 20s, not even lying. Huh? You got married young? Pete, you love alcohol and energy drinks. You ain't kidding. Was that a good summary, though? Please feel free to ask a follow-up question. But that's kind of... that's the long and the short of it. I think it was Orange. I think Orange has been pissing people off. Knox says, thank you so much for your answer. It's all beautiful and fascinating with highs and lows. I resonate with the challenges you had. We usually hear that your 20s are the best years of your life. No, certainly not for me. It's a time where we have to figure out a lot of things. Let's build lives where it only gets better. Yeah, my life has gotten significantly better I would say the most important thing that happened to me in my life outside of my childhood was the decision to finally be done with depression, right? I had decided I suffered enough, and I do frame it like a decision for me, right? Please don't take this as I'm projecting onto anybody else's experience, right? But for me, it was very much a choice to love myself. You got 2 caps, Pete. Oh, that's right. I'm the one with the 2 caps. I got 2 into my story. Marcus is right. I'm stupid. Let's just sit here forever. Touching. Yeah, well, I mean, that would have been, I'd say I would have been about 35. That was right before you guys met me on YouTube. And I would actually say that there would be zero chance anyone would be interested in listening to me talk if I was a mope all the time. You guys can imagine I've had, at this point, thousands of comments on my YouTube disparaging my character in all sorts of ways, right? Pete, you're an arrogant prick. Why do you call these noobs names, right? All sorts of things. Why are you so angry? Why do you sniff into the mic? I guess that's not so much about my character, but you take my point. And I think look, I have a lot of empathy with anyone who might find me dislikable, considering I disliked myself for the vast majority of my life. But I don't anymore. And you met a version of me that I'm proud to be. Stop smoking weed helps a lot. Yeah. Open Yao says, great advice. I'm going to tell my ex-wife that I've decided to be done with her depression. Well, you guys have kids, so you got to deal with that forever, or at least a while yet, huh? You're still in this game? Love a good stalemate. I tried my best. I think I would like to challenge anyone in chat to tell me what I could have done differently that might have advanced this fucking game. How would you help a friend to make that decision? My friend lives in depression and has accepted his fate. Oh, okay. Then he doesn't want help, John. Unfortunately, he's chosen. He doesn't seek to make a different choice. I had never decided consciously to be miserable. I never accepted that I hated myself, right? I just happened to. So for me, there was always the hope that, for me, the story I was always telling myself was one day things will be different. One day, it's like this fantasy of winning the lottery. One day things will magically change. And the realization that it was on me, that the weight of that was on my shoulders and I had to make it happen, was so fucking liberating. Because at least at that point, you can just do something about it. Right? You can just do something about it. And that is empowering in a way that really matters. You know, we can choose to love ourselves. Hey, William Stoic says you can always be there for your friends going through stuff, but at the end of the day, they need to want it. That's right, man. You cannot give unsolicited advice to people. If people ask, this is why we do question and answer style on the show, right? I love that you guys come to me with questions because I have absolutely nothing to sell you. I give you show after show after show because I love making it. And only after that am I grateful that you love watching it. It's as much for me as it is for you. So when you guys ask me a question, I'm not trying to sell you on my bullshit. I'm not trying to convince you I'm right. Let's figure out what's true. You know, together. Let's ask hard questions and sort through what's true and what isn't true and what we should fucking do about that instead of the bullshit media. Everything is I'm on team A versus team B and let's fight and let's distract ourselves by the fight and let's care a ton about the fight. And I don't want to fight forever. I want to live peacefully. If you had to bullshit to sell, what would you pick? How you doing, Sam Boy? How you been, man? No, I'm going to start selling you guys a book pretty soon. If you guys want to, the first Pete merch is probably going to be a book. I need advice. How do I put truth on my capital in real life? Oh, fuck. Save your money. That's what it is. Invest. Buy stocks. Buy bonds. Buy GICs. Buy mutual funds. That's the real life version of putting truth on your capital is investing. Joe says, can I ask, was it that part that got you depressed what was it that got you depressed in the first place? No, I was saying, Joe, my whole life, lifelong. And it was learned. It was generational trauma. I don't want to go too much into that, but I'll answer your question. The ultimate source of my depression was generational trauma that I learned as a little kid. Hey, Pete, want to watch Nordic drink beet juice? Oh my God. Got a lot of patient folks in this game. Ah, rats. Can we fucking card block orange, please? He's insufferable. Unskilled said, sadly, I'm card blocked and I picked the noob quarter in life. Rough. Rough times, my friend. Food pick channel on my Discord. It is appropriate for streaming YouTube. All right, folks. Food pick channel on Spud's Discord. We're going to watch Nordic Noob. Drink beet juice. All right. Who's ready?
All right, everybody.
How long is this? 1 minute and 22 seconds? We don't need the build up. He's not going to enjoy it.
There it is.
Nordic Noob. It does look terrible. Don't do it.
Let's see.
Yep. Tastes terrible too. Oh, God. Gross. Well done, sir.
Oh.
Well done. Leave a while, take a while. That was good. We got our wild back. What the fuck, Spud? Now everyone gets to see Nordic Noob. Knox says, when people talk about their stories, the specifics of it, you realize that you know so little about the breadth of human experience. Yeah, I don't know about that. What did I say there that was so far outside of your norm? Do Nordic Noob and I have the same father? I don't think we look similar. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, depends on how you grew up. True wisdom is knowing you know little. Yeah, that's an ancient one, isn't it? You think Orange is stalling right now? Nah, he probably had to go pee. Or is he card blocked? Final question. If I see you in public and I go up and ask you to sign a risk board game, what would you say? Oh, man. In a heartbeat. It's an honor. I don't mind if people come up to me in public. Like, I love connecting with you guys. It's an honor, right? I should be so lucky as to be able to have people be even a tiny bit interested in anything I have to say. Purple's not happy. How many times have you randomly met a fan? Like 4 or 5 times now. We'll get over it, indeed. William Stoic. Honestly, it's one of the reasons being human is so cool. You can always learn and grow. Yeah, well, everything is infinitely deep. So what you choose to pay attention to is, in a very sort of fundamental philosophical way, the most important thing that matters. The only thing that matters. What do you choose to pay attention to? Because you could pay attention to anything. So what are you spending your time doing? What are you focusing on? What are you going to do? JJ says, bro, I was with him at Dave & Buster's. This guy came up and was shocked to see him. Yeah, it was great. Becky says, I remember the days when Pete would be the first to tell me when he's going away. Just for me to find out this week he's going away through a stream title. It's going away for 2 weeks, Beck. I'm going to see my family. I'm going to see my sister in Vancouver. Does your girlfriend like or appreciate Risk? No. I would say she neither likes nor appreciates it. 2 weeks of being sad? Thank you, yeah. I think she appreciates the platform it provides, right? I don't think she has any interest in the game itself. When Becky speaks to me in capitals, well, she also calls me Peter. That's how you know. Do I like viola? Yeah, I like classical music. By the way, didn't you have a cat? I have two. I have two cats. Reggie and Ronnie. Yes, she is, RJ. She currently plays in the Canadian Opera Company, and we're going down to Naples to see Naples, Florida. See if she likes that gig for a year. Also, random side note, I feel like me and Pete need to have another night where we talk about hot celebrities in VC together. Playing stupid games. What hot celebrities? Men or women? Have you looked into whether there'll be an issue? No issue with the cats, thankfully. Other than I'm worried about letting them out. Can we please just block this fucking guy? You ever thought about moving to Europe? Well, funny story. So my mom is Dutch. So had we had the wherewithal to apply for EU citizenship, before we turned, apply for Dutch dual citizenship before we turned 16, I would have been able to have an EU passport. Do you not remember the attractive ladies convo during Battleship? I was drunk as a skunk. That's why you smoked me at Battleship. We have a garden in Florida? Yeah, I'm going to try and have everything. It's all caps today. It's all caps. That's why we have to do it again. I'm not yelling. This is how I talk. Samuel Jackson. All right, we hit 3 hours on the clock, folks. You guys are getting bonus time in the stream. Also, 3 beers and no food? Okay, where are you? Good ass music taste. Thanks, man. I always like hearing that. All right, let's put out 100 troops on this guy. Who else helps? All right, can we please fucking card block this guy? He's such an easy block, it's ridiculous. This is me trying to progress the game state again. This is purple going around trying to help. Yes, this is purple going around trying to help. Yes, don't break the block. Yes. Well played. Thank you. Someone's trying to do something again. That's right, purple. All right. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. I know, gators and cats don't mix. I'm going to be careful. Okay, I'm at home. I had a date. Oh, hot date. Fuck yeah. I want to find out all the deets. Oh, did fucko get card blocked? Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah. Sit there. Took forever. What is this? Fucking an hour and 15 minutes into the first guy gets blocked? Jesus Christ. Never ask me about your days? I don't. None of my fucking business. You missed the first hour of this game. And 5 players alive, too. This one goes super long. Fucko got the double. Yeah. I know he did. I'm sick of his shit. You and Purple tried to progress the game. How immature. How have you been beat? I'm good. I'm good, Gunhard. Life's good, man. I was in Montreal last week. Kate was playing at the Montreal Jazz Fest, which was super fucking fun. All right, time to make food. Pete has free time before his plate. Handiwork? No. That'll be in July, unfortunately. I gotta shoot a bunch. But I can do it in July. Love Montreal. Been twice. Can't wait to go back. Who skipped there? Ooh, okay. Hold on. Oh my God. Okay, so if... Oh my God, he's gonna bot, isn't he? I can't risk that many troops, though. Fuck. Fuck. I 774 rolls that 269. That's where it goes. It goes into my stack. Fuck. Oh, that's so annoying. Fuck. Oh my God. But orange seal with the bot. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know that Purple saw the bot out yet. Purple's pissed that I'm not holding the block, but you don't understand, man. You don't see what I see. Bot's gonna fuck every. Bot was gonna blow through 300 of my troops. Cheeseburger says, if you're gonna bot, why don't you just slam someone before you leave? It makes the game go faster. I don't think anyone in this game cares about anyone else. But also, I don't think that everyone bots out intentionally. I think there are very significant connection issues with the system. Yeah, and Samboy's point too. You're also going to higher placement, right? So there are bad incentives and connection issues in the system. Is there a dude's a bot emote? There should be. But realistically, if the dude's a bot, but the bots don't hold placement, then it should be more obvious. It should definitely be more obvious. Eli says, I've been forced to bot out on so many occasions, most of the time when I'm winning. Because you just had shit to do? When is the official move to Florida? September, August, September. We don't really know yet. Here we go. Yeah, that was my stack, right? That was going to be my stack. Oh, Loudy coming. Free black cap, true. Oh, free though. Yeah. All right. Nice. Game state advanced. I have a third capital. Or is my syllable blocked? I hope he fucking is. Pete, I looked it up and I don't see anything 16 years of age, just in theory. Oh, okay. I might be wrong. I thought it was a long time ago, too. So when was I 16? Look 20 years. See if the rules have changed in the last 20. It ruined 20 years, right? Maybe I'm wrong. It was a long time ago. Purple Boy was wanting the cap. I know he was. I don't care what he wants. He can take second after waiting this fucking long. Orange blocked. Yeah, good. But blue's not going to hold either. Blue doesn't want to lose 385 to 40. Yes, no name. Purple should get fifth. Why? Why do you hate purple? Why are we hating purple? What did Purple do? Moswolf says, I haven't paid close attention, but if you're still looking for an answer, suicide into a cap wouldn't have ended well for you, but it would have sped up the game significantly. You are correct there. Modest Wolf makes a factually accurate point. That would be how I would have advanced the game state, by losing immediately. For the stupid stalemate. Yeah. It wasn't just his fault, though. It was everyone's fault. It was a team. Yeah, exactly. RJ speaks more how I feel. Everyone should get fucking fourth. I have a pocket with blue. We can trade in. I also have 3 500 caps. I'm feeling pretty good about this game now. Omen says they might have, but there's Dutch citizenship through option. I don't know what it means beyond that, but the requirements seem clear. Yeah, man. All right, off-topic question from Cheeseburger. Do you believe in the future that humanity will achieve teleportation? Yes, but I believe that based on no evidence. Okay? That one is just a random yes. Purple's upset that Orange is getting cards, but like, how are we going to stop that with a bot? Crest says no. Okay. And I'm going to guess that Kreskin actually has, based on something. Whereas I'm just talking directly out of my ass. Purple's laughing at my jokes? No. You can probably teleport atoms, but whether they're in the right order is pretty unlikely. Interesting. Moverino said, we're going to achieve literally everything. I saw it during my mushroom trip. That sounds exciting. Arkin says, if my ancestors were forced to leave Europe, you can probably get a Dutch passport. Well, notably, my ancestors were forced to leave Europe. And they can, and I can get a passport somewhere because of that fact. Anis HDH. Pete, I just want to ask you if you never had the feeling that your face doesn't look good enough to achieve your goals, like in terms of a partner to be successful. And if you had, overcome, be confident in your own face. Yeah, I've thought about that. Look, nobody is under any illusion that, quote, beautiful people have all sorts of unfair advantages. But the reality of the world is that everyone has unfair advantages. The world simply isn't fair. So worrying about that isn't useful, right? The world happens to be the world that is. So what you do about that is where you matter. And how much of your time and attention are you going to spend worrying or fussing about the ways in which the world is unfair versus accepting it and focusing on what you can actually do about it. So for me, yeah, I never felt like a beautiful person. But which is pretty hard to believe that. I mean, that this guy didn't think of himself as a beautiful person, but here we are, folks. So, it's funny that we had a question about me in my 20s. I didn't show what I looked like. That's what I looked like in my 20s. The world is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? You mean pretty privilege is an actual thing? You don't think it is? I think it is. I think there's lots of evidence to suggest that good-looking people make more money. All sorts of things, right? No beard Pete. Forgot Pete used to be Elon. Way to dox myself, lol. Man, these guys are pretty fucking patient, too. I haven't had one of these long-ass stalemate games in a while, eh? My lady calls beards makeup for men. You look so different on the one. Yeah, it's like contouring. Now, look, I have a chin now. Eh? Do Star Trek transporters create clones and destroy the original every trip? Technically, yes. As far as I understand the technology to work, technically, yes. I think it's actually worse than that. They destroy the original and then create the clone. This spot's going to be way more of a problem for Orange than it is for me. It was my first video game ever. We had an Intellivision. Why destroy the original? Just keep making clones? Infinite versions of you spreading out across the galaxy like a virus. So it was, Intellivision was, what company? Intellivision. Mattel. Intellivision was produced by Mattel. It was a video game console from 1979 originally, so older than me. And what you did was, let me show you a picture. What you did was you would put a little card. You see the cards here? So these are the cartridges. The cartridges went in the side somewhere. There it is. That's where the cartridge goes. Cartridge goes in the side. NFL football. And then what you also did was, hold on, let me just play my turn. With my do nothing turn. And then what you did was there was like a little card that you would slip in over the buttons. So it was, you see, there's a wheel. So instead of a joystick or D-pad, you had a wheel. And then the buttons were all these card overlays. So you could see each specific game. And this was our first video game system before the NES, which I would have gotten when I was. That's Nintendo 1, the Nintendo Entertainment System, when I would have been like 9, 7, 8, 9, something like that. St. Nuke said I had one of those. Yeah, buddy. How long has it been going on? This game has been going on for an hour and a half now. Blue would like me to trade with him. Is Blue an easy block? Blue might actually be an easy block. Nah, because he'll just fucking trade up here with magenta or with purple. And purple's not going to help. Force ass in the bond. I can't, man. There's nothing I can do. Cheeseburger said I had a ranking go on for 5 whole hours. Got second and didn't even win. Are you mad that you didn't win? Go explore Orange's cap. I don't have a good line to it. Playing for 5 hours means no one won. Yeah, argument made. Hit him. Do it. Hit him. Yes! Why would you just do that? You want me to also hit the bot? I don't understand what you want. If you trade with purple, maybe you can block blue. Well, purple would have to commit their entire cap to the block, and they're not going to do that. I'm enjoying watching orange get expensive cards. Rapolius is bored. Yeah, me too. Slower Oddie says, I think we need a machine that let you play Pong on the TV. First game on PC was Jill of the Jungle on MS-DOS. Yeah, my father got our first PC was an Apple Macintosh. I'll show you guys a picture of that too. It's very iconic if you guys like know what it supposed to look like. This was the Apple Macintosh, and I still have it. It doesn't work. It's in my garage. Very fucking cool. 1984 PC. And then we got our first computer, which would have been a I think a 286. 286 processor. It was like 286, 386, 486, finally Pentium, and then Pentium 1, Pentium 2. Who knows now, right? I don't even think they call it that anymore. I don't need a picture. I was there. Hey, doing Broadside? By the time I caught a Peepin stream, YouTube stand for the past year. So good to see you live. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. What is orange hitting? Black? Is orange giving up? Please kill black. Trucker Torpedo. I had the weirdest fixed airship game yesterday. 3-player endgame, me, black, and white. White and I were super small. Black got the board. Didn't cap run. White was on cap. I didn't have a cap. I was stuck in the +1 noob corner, middle. Black let me hold that while manually rolling white until I could smack it. Second's all right. I know. That's what happens. You don't even realize it, but that's what happens when the risk stories come out. They're very technical. A bunch of colors need to be tracked mentally. I think this cap's actually the one that I want more troops on. At some point, purple snaps. Yeah. Yes, this is purple snapping. Great. Purple can kill black here. They might not even go all that negative. I hope we can block orange after that. Well, it's been going 1 hour and 34 minutes. Was the blue cap is Venice. Venice, Hungary, Greece, Netherlands, Northern Sweden, and Gascony. Those are your 6 caps. 4-person end, it's a 5-person end game, right? The bot's not dead. The bot's not actually dead. All right, this is Orange taking out the bot because he knows he's next. Maybe not. What a weird ending to a game. I got bullied by 3 players in submission, and I'm not even a streamer. Yep. Bot sets. Thanks, bot. Jonas says, maybe the bot doesn't set. You wish, my friend, you wish. Everybody, Counter-Strike? No. No Counter-Strike. Just turn order sucks for me to try and deal with. The bot seems to be actually nicely card blocking Orange. Yeah, Ivanovic sees what I see. Bot will card block Orange. Pseudo, right? And drain his resources a bit. Yeah, purple stopped giving a fuck. Xenomorph says, you know, I think what could be a really good one-off stream would be Pete playing Peak. What's that? It's amazing that blue still exists up there. What a crazy game to fucking sail out. Hey, yo, mama. What you say about my mama? Or chooses Orange have left on cap? I'd love to find out. Ooh, 286 stack. I said, your mama plays card games in hell. Wow. Hope not. Twinkle Beaver says, hey, Pete, I've been sick for 6 days. Home with strep, and all I've watched is your content. You're the one who's fucking putting food on the table. Thank you, Twinkle. Appreciate it, man. Hey, and stop five. How long is the game going on? Everyone wants to know. 1 hour and 38 minutes now. We need like a how long has this game been going on timer. Be a long free Pete vid, maybe. Radiant Dice says, hey, Pete, a little unsolicited advice. There's a great microbrewery in St. Petersburg called Three Daughters Brewing. I was down for work 3 months ago. Oh, man, that is very welcome unsolicited advice. Very welcome indeed. Why not block blue? So blue's cap is open here. So if I block blue on this end, he starts taking cards off cap. There's just too many players in this game to advance the game state reasonably, right? Black botting out when they did broke a block that I just finally set up on orange. But I hear you, right? That is a, you know, apparent play. On the top of unsolicited advice, if you're ever in northeastern Pennsylvania, I greatly suggest you get ice cream at a place called Manning's in Clark Summit. It's the best ice cream in Eastern USA by far. I enjoy ice cream tremendously. Not sure what purple's trying to do there. I think they're just bored. Wadswell says, I just made someone quit on airship by breaking one territory and them not having the proper ability to even take me down with them. That's how I like to play airship. Ooh, best ice cream flavor for me. Certain types of mint chocolate chip I love. Chocolate ice cream. Caramel ice cream. I think my all-time favorite, Rolo ice cream. Ooh, Rolo with like the little melty caramel chocolates inside. But I think my all-time favorite ice cream is pralines and cream. That's my pick. Get the candied nuts with the caramelly goodness. That's my pick. Vanilla all the way. Plain and simple, but good vanilla. There's all sorts of really good vanilla. Pistachio gelato. That's a great one. At some point, I'm going to have to call it with this game. Ooh, cookie dough and fudge. Yum, yum. I missed your question earlier, Snarks. Snarks wanted to know what's the distinction between Twitch and YouTube when making money abroad. So with YouTube, I can record in advance. So if the question is when I'm in the US, I'm not allowed to work, then I'll come here and work. Why do you want me to sue Purple? What did Purple do to you? But Twitch is like, you know, I would actually have to be live streaming. What the fuck is Orange doing? Purple does nothing. None of these guys do anything, though. What, like, blue does nothing either. Hey, bots like black, I agree. Black should be the one who dies first, but we all know that won't be the way this game goes. Purple's just existing and orange just being orange. Yeah, people are doing their thing. All right, be well, Xenomorph. You make YouTube vids. I can't really do anything, right? If I'm not legal to work, I can't make anything. I can't do anything. right? That's productive. So I'm either legal to work or I'm not. Did I go very negative on that stack smash? Yeah, you're blocked again. Fuck you, Orange. Remember when you hit me early game, suck? Directly on my dick? Very negative. See, I don't like Orange. That's the one I don't like. Right? Orange is here. And he has the audacity to fucking reach across the map and fucking break me here. Looks like you might get lower than the bot, sir. Oh, he took the whole shaft. I know. He took it deep. Please bot out. I'm so invested. It's 2:30 in the morning. I know. I should quit too. Why are we still here? I remember when you hit me half an hour ago. You? Who are you? How did the stalemate? Nobody did anything. They all just took 2 bonuses and cap stacked. That's how. We are so deep. We need to win. Ooh, I don't know about that. White player was a bot. Hey, thanks, Robin. Have a good night. I don't understand how you have 3 caps and 5 players are alive. Yeah. Because black botted. So black isn't truly alive. What's purple supposed to do if he blocks? Exactly. He blew it straight with exactly. There's no there. Yeah, Martin's comment is 100% valid. Like, I'm not shitting on the players for not being able to advance the game state here either. Like, the chances to advance the game state were letting me fucking snowball or not, which was, I guess, was not. So I just had a guy lose 2 on a 7 with a 10 stack. Bullshit. If you make a cap stack pass bot, you waste so much time. Well, all right, this guy's taking an expensive ass card. What's your card? 116? That's not very many troops, bro. I feel like Orange is getting whittled away. What do you think I'm going to do, Orange? I'm going to do it again. Oh, he's getting the bot away from him. Come on, kill him, Blue. Your cap must be open. Kill him. Nope. Is it my least favorite kind of game? I made my peace with it. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit fairly soon, though. I just can't sit through this shit anymore. Like, there's no point, right? Where are the caps? Gascony, Venice, Hungary, Greece, Netherlands, and Sweden. Probably the second anyways. If I just... No, I'm not going to just bot. I don't do that. I'm going to hit someone before I leave. The orange and black for quitting? Maybe. I wonder how close I am to killing orange. How many? Okay. Question for the fine folks in chat. Do we think orange has more than 600 troops on capital? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Yes. The answer is yes. Orange has 1,100 troops on capital. It's a lot of troops. $850 or so? Yeah. Not even close. How much PayPal to play until I'm out of work at 9:30? Oh man, I can't. I'd love to do at some point I will do some kind of subathon. But no, I gotta make dinner. It's late. It's getting the hungry people are calling. But I appreciate the support, man. Thank you. Lots of YouTube to watch. What are we cooking? Salmon for dinner. Have Reggie make dinner. I still need dinner. Yeah. Oh my god. Of course it's 8:30. 8:30 for dinner. Not bad. Pete, I'm going to sleep. I hope you win. Thanks, Cheeseburger. Have a good sleep, my friend. Two stalemate for YouTube? No, this one probably can make it to fucking free, Pete. I don't mind getting the big ass, the big hours. This is a fun show. I'm having fun. I don't want to stop. But it's kind of like we're an electric hot plate into the PC room and make the salmon whilst giving orange the ram dingle. Ooh. The good thing about YouTube is you can fast forward. Leave just enough on Burgundy that Orange has to hit a bot stack with his cap. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about killing Black if they don't set. Too nice. So Dice says, I've instinctively tried to fast forward this game a couple times. Yeah. Lol. Is it possible to do a beginner's video on recommended settings, how to pick maps? Yeah. Have you checked out the beginner's playlist, Murph? I do have a beginner's playlist on the main channel. Why do you not want neutral bot and progressive? I like neutral bot, but the style I play is I want the sets to increase, so I can chain kills. Right? I don't like the 1v1, so I don't want to get into. Ideally, I don't want to get into a fair 1v1. Or if he's got some expensive cards, good. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Is black the only bot? Yeah, so far. Just accept it. Just accept it, Orange. Why risk black setting and hiding your set? Because I'm probably going to quit soon, oddly. So I don't think I don't have this one. I don't have a 5-player stalemate in me for much longer, man. This is a 2-hour game. Ugh. I gotta eat dinner. Yeah, exactly. I'm just stunting on Orange at this point. Yeah. All right. Good night, Comrade Elmo. Good night, sir. Or realize it's not worth 300 troops for a single card. I kind of hoped he would hit it. But taste testing time. It's an interesting way of thinking about it. All right, we finally got this 3-player trading pocket in Orient going. The bot's taking the whole map. Orange, as I've said, I don't think they... No, their cap is here. So they could choose to roll the 375 for a card, right? But they're not. They're not choosing to. It's not a hard block yet. Shorter sushi boat and play the game out. Yeah. I hear you. Please disconnect, Orange. Or sue me. I would even enjoy it if you sued me. Fort your stack out and suicide into Pete. He deserves it. He's been fucking around. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll say this. Don't sue me. I don't want to lose this game. Please don't hit me. It would make me sad. Just in case he's watching. So reverse psychology shit. Good game for YouTube if you win. A lot of interesting topics we're talking about. Oh, I don't mind losing. I don't mind losing here either. I'll post it. This still gets posted. Private Ryan said, "This is why I don't play Europe anymore. Too much stalemating." I usually don't find myself in these scenarios. But yeah, it does take a lot to avoid them. It takes a lot of risk. Almost all videos say, hit the cap, hit me. I think they know what you want. Okay. I like it. I like when they hit me. Feels good. How you doing, Air Delaware? Hey, Pete, I've been watching you for some time now and I appreciate all that you've taught me. You've gotten my father, grandfather, and I back into play Risk. That is fucking sick, man. I love that. Yeah, black block too big. What percentage of your stream games make it to a YouTube vid? If I stick around, like almost all. The issue on my stream games is like sometimes I'll dip out after, like I'll do stupid shit, like I'll roll a cap turn one and I'll just lose it. If I roll a cap turn one and the dice are good, it'll probably make it to YouTube. If I roll a cap turn one and the dice are not good, it will probably not. What do you think the rank of these players are? Oh, good question. Black sucks. Black's a beginner, but they stuck around. Orange is okay. But they orange is Master Max. Blue and purple are GM Max, but I don't think so. I think all three blue, purple, and orange are kind of like threshold master play. But I think the best player in this lobby is purple. Purple could be a GM. Expert plus to be bothered for this? What do you mean? Oh yeah, still going Mithra. If trades progress exponentially instead of linearly, the Black Hill would be worth exactly, bro. Exactly. Oh, it would be so lovely. Maybe I'll just take the Black Hill anyways for funsies. The real pro in this lobby was the bot, yeah. Please go out and sing so I can go to sleep. Oh my god. Nobody ever played a 2-hour game? Well, that's what I mean. Black quit, right? Black quit very quickly into the stale, so. Orange first, then black. I don't want to give orange lower than the bot. I played some irresponsibly long Age of Empires 2 games. Is it worth setting and removing purple from the orange pocket to force them to take cards off black? If I wanted to antagonize purple, that's what I would do. Yeah, but I don't. Looks like purple's taking cards all on their own. Yeah. But that's exactly what I would do if I wanted to piss off purple, for sure. You can't really piss off multiple people at once and advance the game state. Pissing off one guy and like, see what I'm doing to orange? I got it, my hand around his throat, right? He can't get any fucking cards. He will eventually die as long as the game state doesn't change. But if I start doing that to someone else, right, then they can both be like, well, fuck that guy, right? How much for 9 p.m.? I don't know. 12 more minutes? I got 12 minutes for you for free. For you, Gavaroni, I got 12 minutes. Don't you worry, my friend. What point of the game is determined that white is the real? Well, white's a white was a bot, llamas, but your point stands. To 1 minute per inch. Oh baby. How do you get out of this if you're orange? You move your entire cap stack off, and you just walk around the board in a single stack and say, "Who wants to roll 1,000 troops?" I'm going to take cards one time. Just walk around the board capless. That's actually how you do it. Orange can get out of this by setting up a ritual circle and begging the heathen gods to forcibly reincarnate him as white. That's a helpful insight. Yeah, there's an inflection point in games like this where you don't need a capital. If there's multiple opponents, you can let them have all their caps. If you're card blocked, you got to kind of beg them to risk their whole game. Are you willing to sink your whole game to kill me? Right? And if you are, cool. Otherwise, I'm getting a card. You know what I mean? The real winner are the Twitch advertisers. Oh, yes. No, look, I'm enjoying this. This is fun for me. This is no longer miserable. I think the old Pete used to complain, and I should be so lucky to hang out with you guys, man. I love you guys. I really do. If I'm, for whatever terrible reason, not able to stream for a while, I will very much miss it. Oh, are we finally killing black? Do it. Do you want me to help? You don't realize how big he is, though, and I'm using him to card block fucking orange. All right, I'll help you. But you better help me fucking card block orange and purple. These are my favorite streams and episodes because the real entertainment is my point of view. Ah, thanks, man. All right, purple is demanding that I kill black, so I'll kill black. And then what? What happens? You reap what you sow. You cultivated an awesome community, my dude. Ah, fuck. I don't feel too much responsibility for that. I feel more that you guys chose to spend your time with me, so I'm the lucky one again. Just don't punish me for my good deed, purple. Or is we trying to card block blue? Well, they can't because you'll see where their caps are. Do I want the set now? It's too many fucking troops, man. Yeah, way too many troops. Look how negative I had to go to make that kill. Disgusting. Don't punish me, fucking purple. Don't punish me. Orange is already gonna fucking punish me. You better help. You better help, purple. Or else you're the worst person I've ever met in my life. I had this guy hard blocked. Hard blocked. Yeah, we're gonna need you to reset that block, sir. Do you fully appreciate how fucking negative I wanted that? All right. Hair Delaware says, I will say, this is the first time I've seen over 1,000 troops on the territory. When playing with my father, we use buttons or pieces. Yeah, I have D20s. Spinning down D20s from Magic. So you can use them as digits, right? I suppose you could do it with D10s, but so orange's only way out here is to actually roll with the cap to punch through. And he does not do that. Orange self-blocks immediately. What the fuck are these caps? Huge, right? Purple's happy that I advanced the game state. Now what happens? Blue would like to take a look. Okay. I mean, we're not dead, and the game state has been advanced. I actually did something. It was Purple's idea. Do you advise always getting cards when they're also expensive? How could Orange prevent a block after taking the last expensive card? I already spoke about it. Basically, Orange's only option right now is to walk around the board and try and get on a different capital. Orange's cap sucks in late game, right? Gascony's great if you're going to snowball, but he got locked in. He didn't make war with his neighbors. Basically, the play pattern for Gascony is cap Gascony, take Spain, take on this board, right? Assuming that you can't go behind. Take France and then immediately bully Noob Corner. He let blue hold because blue's right here, right? So Orange's snowball looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because of the cap there. But blue was in his way. 2 weeks off doing anything special? Yeah, visiting family, cracks. It's going to be nice to see everybody. Asymmetric says, the good relationship with purple is worth negative kill. I fully agree. You work together on orange, then work together on blue, and beat them in the 1v1. Fully agree. This is a great piece of advice. So what I did by shoving a buttload of troops into the bot was I earned purple's loyalty. So now purple and I can work together to advance the game state, assuming they're good enough. And they seem to be pretty good. Just quit, Orange. You're fucking blocked, man. Accept that you're fucked. You and purple go first and second? Yeah, but it will take another hour and a half. Spoiler Orange is JJ. No, because he wouldn't he be spamming fucking emotes by now if he was? They're decent enough, and they've shown, and they've shown they want to progress the game, 100%. Yes, sir. He'd be yawning. That's what I mean. You'd know it was JJ because he would not be shutting the fuck up. Blue, why are you taking so long, man? Why are you taking so long, please? Did he help with the block or something? Try to break your mind, he's succeeding. Was he throwing troops in? Throwing troops in, I like. Oh, fuck yeah, okay. Sick, well played. Yeah. These guys are murdering fucking Orange. All right, so now it'll be a 3-player game, and it'll depend on who's on the winning team. That's fine. This game looks like it's going to end quickly now. If they're willing to throw troops in. I'd watch this on YouTube if they had 3x speed. Lol. All right, I'll put troops on the shitty Netherlands cap to show that I'm willing to stay active in this game. Even though I shouldn't. I did my part, guys. What's my longest game? 8+ hours, 9 hours, something like that. You really just can't let me have that +8, man. What the fuck? After all I've done for you. Do 3.5 extra things. Wow. Probably sound like a chipmunk. Yeah, 9 hours. Would have been a tournament game. I remember I played these settings in a tournament before they got huge. And someone suicided into me, but it did. I think it was Olive suicided into me, but it didn't take. So I ended up second against Tim in the 1v1. And that game took forever. I don't know that it ever made it to the show either. I don't know that I have a copy of it. I wish I did. Even after Black Hill, I'm still the same with them in troops. So, yeah. Purple has like 500 troops on me. Ish. I think. Maybe not, eh? Maybe I've caught up. 300, 400? How does math work? Yeah, like 300, 400 troops. Never in my life have, nor would I play 9 consecutive hours. I'd go insane. Well, it was a tournament game, so I used to take my tournament games very seriously. Back in the day. Classic Olive Tourney-Sue? Yeah, I mean, whatever. I got nothing really to say about that. Some people just get it in their heads that someone else can't win either. Oh, it says I remember that game? Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, because I think the settings were still so new, so there was really no theory on what the right moves are. And okay, Pearl says good game. He wants to guide me in. You want me to do it for you? Really? They're killing blue? What? No. Thanks for being the pioneer and sufferer. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, or I know Orange's been blocked for a while. I'm just wondering how many troops they're throwing into him. Okay, now at least we see what's happening. You spent over 1,200 on the bot. They owe you. Well, we'll see if they think about it that way. Okay, purple's throwing in. Purple finish the kill? Yeah. Yeah, they would like blue to do something. Orange takes card number 3. It feels bad to get teamed on. To play for fucking 2 hours and 20 minutes, get teamed on like this feels bad, man. Peter, are there any new settings you come across lately that you really enjoy? The stuff I like these days are Waterloo prog caps. Airship prog cap semi-auto. Airship prog world dom. I like the curl settings a lot. It's been a while though. All right, enough of this shit. Terrible roll. Horse isn't bought yet. He's gonna die though. Purple saw that. Smell ya. Dude, that cap was fucking. That cap roll was terrible. What did I throw? Lost 2K troops on like 2K troops on 895. Fuck. 1,100 troops negative. What's the timer at? It is 222. Like almost 2.5. All right, so I'm at a huge disadvantage. So it makes the most sense for these guys to team me, I think. Why did I throw it all in? Fuck that guy. I'm sick of this game. This game needs to end. I advanced the game state at my detriment. I could play this forever. You guys understand. I know how to play this. We're not learning anything, right? So now we're just advancing the game state and ending the show in a more satisfying way than you guys just saying, fuck this and I quit, right? You took my advice from earlier? Which was? Just slam this guy? Three cap strong. I know that 3 cap is just gonna. Because we're still in a 3-player game, right? Nothing has really changed in that regard. Best of single cap now? No, yes. It is certainly best of single cap if you're trying to play this game to win. I'd be very happy with second here. You're not dead as progressive. You're like half the troops the others. They fight exactly. If they fight, I'll be fine. I'm not like completely dead. Like I could play this game infinitely and win for sure. As long as I don't get directly teamed on. He gets no respect. Nah, that's fine. I think we knew who purple was at the beginning of the game. Pete, I'm so sad I have to drive home from work and there's no service. I'm going to stay till it's over. Just kill blue. Kill blue. I'll kill him with you. Kill him. Kill blue. You're so close to fucking killing this guy. That's so dedicated to this game. I know. Everyone's invested a ton of time. I want it to end. Kill blue. Please. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to do it. Kill fucking blue. Kill him. Make him die. Yes. Yes. Good. Good job. With your cap as well. Use your capital. Oof. There. Bunch of off-cap troops dead. I don't know why you'd be keeping off cap troops. Imagine blue suicides in purple. No, that'd be lovely. I think I get third. It's over. Where? Give it the wha. Have both of my cap rolls been shite? That wasn't even a cap roll, it was just a stack roll. Yeah, I've been getting shit rolls. Way she goes. I'm out of troops, so. This one's on you, perps. I'm legit out of troops. I don't think you know this. I don't think you can see how out of troops I couldn't possibly be more out of troops. Okay, purple lose the 470. Nope. Blue's pissed. I have to let these guys kill me because we won't see the ranks otherwise. Later SCP is so underrated. I do like this track. As you get the top cap. Very nice. I see 1,038 troops. You could be more out of troops. Fair enough. But I mean, so what I mean by out of troops is I'm at sudden death by either of these guys. They just want to kill me. They kill me. Apparently blue's fast. You actually do shit. I'm just being a useless bitch for 4 hours. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm talking about, right? Neither of these guys fucking actually played to their ability. They just let the game stale out. Maybe they wanted to hang out with us, you know? Maybe they just wanted to shoot the shit and talk and have a good time. And we did. We had a great time. Go to world tour before I die. Could. Ruby should give me second for all the work I put in. I agree. He should give me second. I'm dying in Iceland, right? How you doing, kitty cotton socks? Meow, meow. Purple's a piece of shit, so he wouldn't. I'm not going to hate on purple. Thank you, Modest Wolf. Thank you so much, man. I'm not going to hate on purple. Do we have karaoke tonight? The karaoke request is from Modest Wolf and it is Happy by Pharrell Williams. That Sweet Netherlands cap, though. Could I really want anything more than the Netherlands? All right, just kill me, guys. I don't care who does it. All right, all your caps line into mine. Just make me dead. I would consider it an honor to give one of you two my cards. Tomorrow's stream, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Sorry. I wish I could do a sketch. I want to tune in. Do you have notifications? Do you get notifications when I go on? All right, purple's going to put us out of our misery now. No, they're not. They're going to extend the misery. Blue should. Uh-huh. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you. I think it'd be a bit earlier than today. What time is the viewer meetup to help move in Florida? Oh, guys, come schlep my shit down. Only way out is to sue. Yeah, I accept. Blues hitting perps. You're begging for death, and they just won't oblige. I know, because they want more show. We all want more TV. Just gonna every turn we connect everyone's capital. Every capital touches every other capital. Go ham, fellas. Go ham, please. I'll move your magic cards. Oh shit! At the low price of 2 black low tie. I don't have any black low tie. You're now the Joker, an agent of chaos. Yeah, man. It's fun, right? That's the point of the game. Have fun. Caps ended pretty close in the middle, yeah? Except for that piece of shit up in the top. Well, I said I tried to get into Magic wasn't for me. Did someone kick your ass and not explain why? This is usually the sticky point for people. We're trying to block blue. I'll let him block blue. Yeah, I think purple's actively trying to give me second. Came up against the rabbit deck. Lol. Bunny. Bunny. All right, well, maybe we sneak into Spain or something. One bad you just didn't really enjoy. Yeah. Feel you, man. I mean, that would be the pocket, right? That's not letting the block blue, no. Well, it sort of is. You'll see. Hey, at least you have a set on 3. Hey, Alexa, I just watched a couple of turns, but a stalemate where they both seem to be clueless. No, these guys are okay. Purple's better than blue, I think. They're okay. Purple's been kind of trying to mastermind me to do shit, and I did because I'm getting bored. He might be listening to me talk, though. We don't know for sure. Give me the Hue. Hue the cap. Purple's less passive than blue, at least. Yeah, I mean, whatever, man. I'll let them do their thing. I think for me, it was the idea of paying hundreds of dollars for a decent deck. Also, you're on my TV, so please don't say, hey, Alexa. Alexa, what's the temperature outside? They'll keep locking his Scandy Cap. Yeah, and his main. I don't know. I don't know if they're open. You think? You don't think they got the Ford in time? I can't have two caps, so it doesn't really matter. It's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 66 degrees. I would like to obtain a satisfying, cathartic ending for you fine folks. Oh, he's got the cap. That's the whole point of your name. Nice. Hey, Modest Wolf, you ever play Quickfire Quiz? I don't have an Alexa, but I love that one. That's my favorite thing when anyone has the Amazon Alexa. I'm like, Alexa, play Quickfire Quiz. Pete, I'm back. We couldn't sleep. How the hell did we get here? Well, here we go. You're probably wondering how I got here. Damn it, Pete. It's gotten to the point where you have to play to win again? Nah. Because then I just end up in a 1v1 that takes forever, too. Radio morning show, of course. Hire me for your morning show. I mean, they are hitting each other to attrition, so that's fun. I like that part. Apparently, today's top score is 147. Wow. They're as quick as me for the 1v1. They're not bad, man. I think we shouldn't underestimate these guys. Past 12 minutes, yeah. Yeah, we're way past. We're way past. This game is 2 hours and 40 minutes. Who's tasting it, though? Yeah, I think Blue is tasting it. Hair Delaware says, I can't stand stalemates. The moment I see the beginnings of one, I mess up the whole board and hopefully in my favor and enjoy watching the chaos. I respect that. As much as I don't tend to be the biggest fan of sound effects, I gotta say I love me a laser sound. I was doing more of the DJ Alpha. Help purple kill blue. I've helped purple kill 2 players, dude. I got no troops left. I did help purple kill blue. You can take as many territories as you can just for fun and for vision. Doesn't really sound like fun to me, frankly. Holy shit. Blue's just turtling up now, hoping that purple gives him second instead. We've both kind of laid down. You're only stretching out the game so you can put more ads in YouTube videos? Yes, that's all part of my evil plan. Then do it then. And fucking kill him. Then fucking kill him. Blues is well played. Or just kill me. That would be fine. That would be totally acceptable too. Yeah, I'm not competing anymore. So Risk World Cup would be like the last thing I would choose because it was the times I played in it, it was chosen kind of at random. So it wasn't actually a real competition of skill. Or sorry, it wasn't a real measurement of skill. But as far as risk competitions go, like there aren't really anything that will measure my skill at this point, right? Like I think my existing in a tournament just puts the thumb on the scale no matter what it is. Norg Doom says the problem is whoever kills me takes second, the sets won't be worth killing me. So how do you think the game could be improved in the situation? I don't think anyone can kill me. It's true. It's too bad. They should have me as a commentator. They do. That's what I do. Stop knocking out Purple's blocks. Eh. Would you ever consider doing a third KPO? Yeah, absolutely. KPO 3 we would have to the actual question we would have to figure out is for KPO 3 is how do I make a show out of it that people will watch? That's how it becomes worth doing. How's my chess playing coming along? I suck at chess. So that's how it's coming along. And I feel like I'm going to suck at chess for a long ass time. If anything, I think you brought Risk back from extinction. Oh, thanks, man. I think we're still just at the very beginning of the potential for Risk. But a couple of things need to get sorted out, right? But to their credit, SMG is actually talking to us now. His cap is empty. You know what else you can learn? Battleship. Fuck off. Fuck off. Battleship. Pearl's just waiting for blue to slam me now, I think. Let's do it, guys. Come on, let's go. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe not. What? What? That is a large stack. Okay. Hold on. Stuff is happening. Wait, whoa. Oh, fuck. This guy fucking moves into a corner. Time for the cap run twist ending. A big old stack. All right, these guys are masters, aka intermediate half the time. Nice. That's a good dig. What are we fortifying here? Are we disconnecting? I think this is a disconnect. It's either a massive split or a disconnect. Okay, it's a massive split. Why like that? What's that for? I don't think I'm in card blocked. Yeah, good game. Good game. We now have a pocket, me and purple. Yeah, good game. We now have a pocket. This game now has inevitability, thankfully. You'll win? I don't know about that. Okay, that's fine. I guess. Oh, he wanted me in the pocket, but he wants to control the capital. That's fine. That's very expensive, though. If purple kills blue, you win? Yeah, he will. I don't understand why you hit the cap then. What's this for? I missed the context behind the you'll win message. Oh, okay, accepted. Trade on the cap. Oh, you think it was a bad pathing? Maybe. That's funny. You're slowly losing all your minds. Novice play. Yeah. You think you hit the cap accidentally? Or he just doesn't want me to have it? Sorry, misclick. Lol. You're slowly losing all your minds, and I'm reaping all the benefits. John Lovett's quote. There's a John Lovett's quote from The Wedding Singer. Okay, he's done with me. I don't know why. Oh, he's equally suing? He wants to watch a 1v1 between me and Blue. Yeah, he does appear to be trying to slay him out equally. That's crazy. Yeah, but I don't like this because it just delays the outcome. Okay. Well, let's see it. Set is 550. All right, we're going in, folks. Oh, damn it. I was trying. Mm-hmm. Doesn't take a card. Just wanted to watch the 1v1. Yeah, good game. Please tell me you pathed wrong. Please tell me you pathed that wrong. Please tell me you pathed that wrong. Ooh, let's see if he cap runs. He's got me in time. Fuck this up. Fuck this. No, he can't cap run. He's not open to the caps. Ooh, okay. Boom. Almost. And in time? Not in time. Crazy. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm tired. How long have I been playing? Fucking 3 hours now? At least I got all the caps. The only cap he has fucking sucks. A big stack to block. We can open his cap. I don't think we care. Because he's putting off cap troops. Where the fuck was the fort? I think I just have way more troops than you, man. Good game. How the fuck did I end up with more troops than this guy? Ain't no way Pete wins this game. I'm gonna win this game now. I have advantage. I'm gonna win this game now. Nice. Hit another cap. It'll be fine. Yeah. I just have way too many troops. You can yield at any time. Good. Yes. The yield. Well played. Well played. Yeah. Fuck yeah. 3 hours in, folks. Holy shit. Do you think the scanty cap is empty? It is. GG, buddy. Feels good. Yeah, I've started with the arrow splitting. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I figured out how to arrow split in a way that actually like saves me time. So there's no way. Happened. So many people are going to bed. It's not even funny. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Oh, look at that. I guess I was way off, and purple totally was a real player. GG, guys. GG. Holy shit. Defeating one beginner in black, that makes sense. One expert in orange, that makes sense. One expert in blue, okay. And the best novice you've ever seen this side of Slovenia. Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. I appreciate you. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. I have a daily show on YouTube, twice daily, in fact. One on Free Pete, one on the Kill Pete strategy. If that's not enough for you, you could even get the bonus content on the Patreon, the YouTube memberships. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to eat some dinner. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day, morning, night, wherever you find yourself. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games, good luck.